not a mad cunt. At least I'm smoking legal pot. If you're Mexican, if you're Muslim, you better pack your fucking bags. If you're China, if you're Russia, just know he's easily confused. And he's pretty keen to use nukes. Do you use Twitter at breakfast? Hillary, Hillary. What's the point of intelligence when stupid cunts outnumber me? Blame the fake news, blame the media, it's easy being president. If you're Iranian or a Turanian, just know he's easily confused. And he's pretty keen to use nukes. You ready to sing it? La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't hear you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Give yourselves a round of applause. The spirit of Eurydice. Last year, my friend Eurydice Dixon was murdered in a park in Melbourne. The story I'm about to tell you is the story of how I remember that time. Eurydice was a friend of my dad's and was a comedian like him. My dad invited Eurydice to come to our house a number of times to learn how to do a podcast. When I first met her, I knew we would be best friends. Eurydice was a kind-hearted person and had a very good personality. She looked nice and was fun to be around. I liked how her imagination was so creative and she always looked beautiful. I liked hanging in the backyard with her and watching the fire pit. I liked playing a game called Shocked by the Spider. This was a game where we threw a plastic spider at each other. This was the best time I would have with her. We laughed a lot. She died on the 13th of June 2018. When I found out, I was so excited to tell all my friends because I'd never experienced a murder. 21 years old. I think she could have gone on to redefine comedy as an art form. She was so smart. She was incredibly talented, and she was enigmatic, and she was an oddball, and she lived a pretty fucking full-on life already before she died the way that she did. This is a joke that I was telling a friend of mine walking around Granson last year. That's important for you to know, because we were coming back from the supermarket and there was a woman walking 10 paces ahead of us that I wasn't aware was listening to what I was saying, and I was telling my friend her joke, and it went like this. She used to say, "I'm a feminist, right? But I've been looking into suicide statistics, and it turns out that out of every 4 suicides, 3 of them are men. That doesn't sound like equality to me, guys." It's just not. Come on, girls. If we want to get those numbers up to 50-50, we better get on with killing ourselves. Equality, right? Then I looked into the statistics deeper. Turns out women try to kill themselves a lot more than men, but they use the wrong methods. They're just not very good at it. They take pills, they cut their wrists the wrong way. Okay? So, girls, we need to do one of 2 things. If we're after killing ourselves, we should make a proper job of it, yeah? Or we can just admit there's one thing that men do better than women. It's Scotland, 10 paces ahead. Woman's walking down the street, 10 paces ahead. Turns on her heel. "Aye, I heard that joke you were telling." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "That's a great joke, that, because it tells the truth." I said, "Yeah, I know." And she goes, "Aye, great joke." I said, "That's my friend Eurydice Dixon's joke. Look her up on Google, that's her work. Remember her work, not the way that she died. She was a fucking genius." And she goes, "Aye, I'll do that. And that's a fucking great joke, because it tells the truth. My mum tried to kill herself 7 times. She's still alive." Ladies and gentlemen, that is the man for no reason. Thank you so much.